I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness.
The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers revealed that after Finn has woken up for a while, but hadn't seen Steffi and Lee, he was worried and happy for the two of them. Finn wants to quickly get treatment so he can recover his body and wealth, so he can go to Steffi and Lee with a healthy body and surprise them. But Finn was always in the house, unaware of Lee and Steffi's situation. And what we see is that he asked Sheila about what Lee and Steph's life had been recently like after his death. Sheila doesn't want Finn to leave her again and go back to Lee and Steffi. Therefore, Sheila continued to lie that because Lee and Steffi's death were too painful, Lee and Steffi could not stand his pain, but committed suicide. Following Finn, Sheila's lies made Finn even more hateful. If Sheila hadn't pulled out a gun to shoot Steffi that day, Finn wouldn't have died, and Steffi would have been injured. And Steffi committed suicide because he was not suffering and despairing over his death. Maybe the purpose of Sheila lying is because two important people in Finn's life have died. His life has no meaning anymore, and now he only has Sheila, so Sheila thinks Finn will stay by his side. Grandma, if Finn, after getting well and knowing that Steffi was not dead but only went to Europe and discovered that it was Sheila who killed Finn, would he plan to take revenge on Lee's behalf? Since Bill and Katie's divorce, it seems that the two of them have never seen each other again. But why does Bill hold Katie, but she doesn't accept his feelings back? Although Bill and Katie divorced, Katie won custody of Will, but that did not affect Will and Bill's father-son relationship. But Katie's the biggest obstacle between that relationship, and Will hasn't seen his father for a long time. He wants to be able to meet his father once, but Katie objected and prevented him from meeting Bill, because Katie hates Bill. She doesn't want Will to have a good relationship with Bill. Katie says that Bill is no longer your father. You should stay away from him as much as possible. And it seems that Katie's afraid that Will and Bill's relationship becomes good and close. Will abandon her and choose to live with his father. Will Will be able to balance his feelings to be fair to Bill and Katie? Will is probably the most annoying person standing between the two people he loves, but are now enemies. Meanwhile, there's a character that has reappeared on the screen, that is the famous Detective Sanchez. He's not appeared with Baker for a long time. Detective Sanchez is both a detective and a brilliant cop. When Sanchez teamed up with Deputy Sheriff Baker to solve a case, it always succeeded. Therefore, Sanchez and Baker are said to be the most perfect couple in investigating and solving cases together. Is Sanchez returning to help Baker solve the case? Currently, Sheila's whereabouts have not been found, making Baker and Ridge extremely headache. Fans think that the script for Sanchez's return is to work with Baker to quickly find Sheila's hiding place. Sanchez is a good and talented detective. He has solved many cases before. Of course, that's why Sanchez returned to the screen. Can Sanchez and Baker find Sheila's whereabouts before she finds out and runs away?
Always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.